Hey, you guys, I am here with my friend Auston, where I am so proud and impressed with his story that I wanted to share it with you guys. Say hi, Auston.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions, and feel free to add more or tell me to skip.
Awesome.
Okay, you bought your first home from me at what age?
At 24 years old.
24. That is incredible. I think most of us at 24 are thinking about what party we're going to go to or something like that. And Auston bought a house. Why did you decide to buy a house?
I thought of it as an investment for my future, and I was tired of throwing away money. I was renting at really high prices, and thanks to the knowledge of you, I actually learned that I can be paying what I'm paying for rent, if not even cheaper.
Yes, and it's true. Wait to hear more. Because I love this, how did you save for a down payment?
So I actually started a business at 16 years old, and I was very proud of it. It's a dog walking and pet sitting and dog training company as well. And we worked with farm animals. And throughout the whole entire time, I just saved and saved every penny. I set a very strict budget for myself, and it blessed me for my first down payment on a house. So.
At 16, I was shopping for clothes, not smart enough to put away for a house. So that's incredible. I love when Auston told me that story as we were shopping for a home. My heart just melted. So you decided to get a roommate.
Correct.
Was that always part of the plan?
So I did factor in the financials of everything, and I thought it would be smart to have a roommate. And now I actually have two, and it pays a good chunk of my mortgage. Let's put it that way.
It does. Well, speaking of a big chunk of your mortgage, with your roommates there, how much do you pay for your mortgage?
I actually pay $500 with my roommates there, and don't tell them that, but yes, it's a very, very smart investment. I really recommend anyone to take the path that I'm taking.
And that also includes some of his utilities, $500, which I don't know if you guys are familiar with rent in Chico, but you could barely rent a room downtown for that price.
Yeah, you probably can't even rent a room for that price, so.
And you're paying your mortgage for that, so that's incredible.
Right.
What are you planning to do next in real estate?
So as crazy as it sounds, I'm really saving for my next future home. I took this time and really realized I factored in all the financials and a smart decision for the future. So that's what I'll look forward to do next. I also am pondering the fact of building onto my property as well.
You know, it's funny that you say that, because every time we would look for a property for you and we were shopping, we were always looking. You had an eye for asking me great questions and looking for that opportunity.
Right. And I kind of learned that from my grandparents, I would say. They have a couple rental incomes of their own. And that's always what I kind of envision myself doing, is kind of building on and viewing it as an investment.
Absolutely. That's smart grandparents.
Yes.
And you're one wise one yourself.
Thank you.
So this is what I thought was interesting, is you actually qualified for a much higher mortgage, but you decided to stay at $300,000. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I'd say it was more of a comfortable range for me. I just didn't want to pay too much. And when I really factored in all of the numbers and the rental income and everything, and possibly renting it out in the future, you kind of showed me, hey, this would be a great ideal range. And honestly, I just felt really comfortable with that range.
Absolutely. Well, I see a lot of people buy homes and get qualified for loans, and I always try to tell them it doesn't matter what you qualify for, it matters what you want to pay. And that goes over a lot of people's heads. So for you at such a young age, it's just so refreshing and incredible to see that you chose to stay there, even though you saw what the higher amount could buy you, and you still said, nope, I know what I want to pay and what I'm comfortable paying. And
definitely,
one of the things that we talked about every time we'd look at a property was, what's the rental amount I could get for this? Because one of the things that was important for you could share.
Yeah, it was renting it out to get to pay my mortgage. Really, that was my biggest thing. And even if I did move down the line, renting out the whole entire property, that's something that I've thought about.
Yes, good. So to wrap this up, what made you choose real estate as a form of building your wealth?
So I've dabbled in stocks before, other type of investments, and nothing I feel like is more safe than real estate. If you're willing to put in the hard work and fix up a property, such as I did a little bit, I did a lot of work. I feel like I have a good amount of equity. There's really no other investment that I feel like you could get your money back relatively as quickly as real estate, and just really safe. I mean, houses in especially California, just keep going up.
Yes.
So it's a great time to buy a home.
Absolutely.
Right.
Good. Well, I'm so excited. I was so thankful when you called me over the other week to check out what you've done to the property. And
Yeah.
like I mentioned, I know you're going to keep doing stuff, so I
Yep,
can't wait
definitely.
to watch you grow your empire and hopefully to continue to be part of it.
No, definitely. Will do. Thank you very much for all your knowledge as well. I learned so much, and I definitely have even more of an interest in real estate now because of you.
Well, I just told you today, I said, when are you going to take that test? So you'd be great at this.
Yes,
so,
I'd love it.
Yes.
So.
Well, I meant that. So thank you so much for tuning in.
Thank you.